And that's what the next slide is about. So on the next slide, it turns out there's other series we can get which help us to work out pi. But the advantage of these other series is we get there much quicker than we do with this one series here. And let's see how that is done. It's done using the following formula, which you don't have to prove, but you just need to know the result. If you've got the 10 minus 1 of A plus the 10 minus 1 of B, or inverse 10 of the angle B, but as formula says that's the same thing as the inverse 10 of A plus B over 1 minus AB. And as you can see, it's a very similar formula to your formula on your course for the 10 of A plus B, and this one it's obviously proved from that as well. It's a straightforward enough proof, but nevertheless you don't have to worry about the proof. So that's the formula we're going to use, and we're going to look at an example here in particular of 10. Let's say, for example, 10 inverse of a half plus 10 inverse of a third, for example. And if you work out your formula for those two, you get 10 inverse of a half plus 1/3 over 1 minus a half by 1/3, which is the inverse 10 multiply above and below by 6, get rid of fractions, so I get 6 over 2, which is 3, plus 6 over 3, which is 2, over 6 minus 6, and the 2 and 3 cancel, 6 minus 1, so you actually look at the inverse 10 of 1, which is again, of course, pi over 4. We can come across this already now. 45 degrees, 10 of 45 is 1, so inverse 10 of 1 is 45. So now we have the result that the 10 minus 1 of a third of a half plus the 10 minus 1 of 1/3 is equal to pi over 4. And another result, so we put another box around that. And now we use the series that we already proved with our series for inverse 10 of x, which is that the inverse 10 of x is equal to x minus x cubed over 3 plus x to the power of 5 over 5 minus x to the power of 7 over 7, and so on. Now we use this formula and sub in a half first of all for x, and then sub in 1/3 and add our two answers, and that will give us pi over 4, and finally multiply by 4 to get pi. So there's another formula we can now use for pi, but the advantage of this one is it converges quicker than the last one we used. Remember I told you the problem with this one here, it's a nice formula for pi, a very elegant looking formula, a very simple formula. The only problem with it is that it converges too slowly. We don't get to 3.142 and so on, which are the first three decimal places. We don't get to there for ages. So we need a more efficient formula, and here we have it here. Pi over 4 is this. The only difference here is you've got to use your series twice now. Use it for a half and use it for a third. Sub in, multiply by 4, and just get out your calculator and put all that in your calculator, and you'll get your answer for pi. Okay, so that's the end of that section.